What's up, everybody? My name's Trey, and welcome back to another video. And super excited to have you back with us because we are making progress each and every day when it comes to recovering from my ACL reconstructive surgery that I had done exactly 2 weeks ago today. It's been, yes, 14. Can you believe it? 14 days post-op. And this video is just going to be a breakdown basically of what I'm able to do now and kind of looking back these last 2 weeks and seeing how I've kind of progressed when it comes to my ACL reconstructive surgery and the things that I think that you really need to know if you're somebody that's going through this process as well. But before we get into the video, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And leave a comment in the comment section down below. Are you somebody that's about to have ACL reconstructive surgery, or are you somebody that's already had it? Because we would like to see your updates, hear your story, just read a little bit about you. But super excited that we are officially 2 weeks in to the recovery process, because week one was very tough, very emotional, and week two was also very tough and very emotional. I've pretty much had pain this entire time when it comes to just the recovery process, whether I'm going to sleep, laying down, I'm using my crutches, I am just moving or awake, I'm in knee pain. So that's been unenjoyable. But I guess the good thing about it is I'm having pain, not my actual knee itself necessarily. It's kind of more like at the end of the day when I've been moving around a lot, or I've been doing a lot of physical therapy exercises, or um, I don't know how to really explain it, but it's my knee hurts all the time, but it's not like a sharp stabbing pain. It's kind of more like just a dull aching pain, which I'll take that, because really the whole reason I went with the Cadaver option compared to the patella or the quad or the hamstring was for the simple fact that I saw that the most commented, most reviewed, most talked about thing when it came to the ACL graft that you chose was, if you went with the Cadaver option, you are like least likely to have just knee pain when it comes to sharp, like tough knee pain. You won't be able to sit on your knee or, lunge on your knee or do anything like that. So the fact that I am having knee pain, and it's like where my surgery was done at, not just like touching my knee or something like that, is overall, I would say, a good thing. Because that's what I was most concerned about this entire time. I was really concerned that I was going to have surgery and I was going to have pain in my knee all the time, like 100% of the time, which has not been the case, even though it is not fun and hurts, but it could be worse. Now, I am having a little bit of difficulty when it comes to the flexion. The extension portion I'm doing pretty well with, as my PT is informing me. And that's because I still sleep on my back with a pillow that's propping my leg up. So my leg, for the majority of the day, is propped up and like 100% extension on my leg, because I was very worried about getting full extension back. Every place that I read, every video that I watched was like, if you do not get full extension back to your leg, you won't be able to walk, you'll never be able to run, you won't be able to squat or really get back to normal. So I've really been focusing on having my leg straight pretty much all of the time, whether I'm icing it, sleeping, watching TV, studying for school, reading a book, anything I'm doing, my leg is basically elevated, got some ice on it, and we're trying to make that swelling come down and get that full extension back into my leg. Now, one of the issues that I am kind of having with my leg, I guess in general, is it's still very swollen, and that's because I have two bone bruises on my leg from when I tore my ACL. So the whole point that my PT was kind of trying to get across for me. It was that the first week or two, we really just need to bring down the swelling. Well, I'm now at the point where my swelling's down as much as it's going to go down until really the bone bruise kind of wears off or heals itself, I guess. So at this point in time, I'm just at the thickness level that my knee is going to be at for probably a foreseeable future, probably at least 6 months or so until this bone bruise heals. Because the only way to heal a bone bruise is to stop putting pressure on the bone bruise. But since I walk on my leg in order to rehab my ACL, I can't then also rehab my bone bruise. So it's going to take a little bit for it to heal. Very unfortunate. But I do feel like I am getting a little bit more just like independence back. I am officially off of crutches, baby. So yeah, like I can walk around, still in my brace. I haven't driven yet, because I just don't have the flexion to be able to do so. But I am a little bit more mobile, which is definitely helping with just my mental state. Now, when I'm doing my exercises, I can walk outside and do them in my backyard, or I might walk to my driveway, or just like outside in general, a couple steps. Which has just been nice to get out and get in nature, get some sunlight, because you're a boy. Has been really, really sad. And it's more or less just because of very small things that I used to just take for granted. I have never thought to myself, unless I've like sprained my ankle or I broke my ankle, that was a long time ago, like I need to really buckle down, put all my brain power to, okay, I need to walk. Because walking is just so natural. Like, I used to not have to tell myself, pick my right leg up, pick my left leg up, make sure you bend your knee slightly, don't bend it too much, don't hurt yourself. I used to never think about those things. And it's doing those very, like, mundane tasks that I think just make me so sad that I took it for granted as much as I did, because even just like getting off of the toilet or brushing my teeth right now is extremely difficult still, and that used to never be something that would even cross my mind as remotely hard in the past ever. So it's definitely taken a large mental toll and also a physical toll. My leg has atrophied a lot. My calf is a lot smaller. My quad is smaller. My hamstring smaller. Even though I didn't take those grafts, that would have greatly reduced the size of my leg overall because I went with the Cadaver option. They still are extremely small. So I'm looking forward to getting more fun exercises at PT, because these last 14 days in PT have been really boring, if I'm being honest with you, because all I've been doing is like leg raises, turn on your stomach, do a reverse leg lift, do calf raises. Like I just have not been doing really anything at PT. So really hoping that as we get more range of motion in my leg and we're able to take the brace off, that I'm able to do squats, do lunges, because I told my PT day one, I'm like, I want to be able to do a pistol squat on both of my legs. I would like to be able to squat down ass to grass to where my butt touches my calves. I need full range of motion because I've never had that before and I really want it. And if I'm already going to be struggling during rehab anyway, I might as well hit some goals for my fitness journey. Yeah. Also, I put on some weight last 2 weeks, which I'm actually not too terribly mad at. I knew I was going to put on some weight regardless, just because I'm basically taking in no steps when I was taking in consistently 10,000 steps every single day. So that's to be expected, if I'm being honest with you. But the weight that I gained has been fat, but it's like healthy fat. I don't even know. That might sound dumb. I don't even know if that makes any sense. Like, I'm eating healthy food. The problem is I'm just eating too many calories of said healthy food. So I feel like I am getting bigger in terms of, like, I am getting stronger. Like, I'm able to do more push-ups. I'm able to do more pull-ups. I'm still doing my workouts at home and everything like that. But I've definitely noticed the scale has increased. I also feel like that in some way, shape, or form has helped my leg. I feel like I'm pushing that nutrition into my leg, or maybe that's just me coping for me putting on some extra weight. So, it's probably a whole bunch of cope for me putting on extra weight because I've been sad and depressed and my legs basically been broken. So, you know what? Just disregard that. I have put on weight. It's probably not a good thing. I'm sure you can spin it as a positive thing because everybody somewhere, someone somewhere has it worse than you do. So like it is what it is, right? The process has seemed like these last 14 days, these last 2 weeks have felt like 3 months. I feel like every day is just crawling by. And that's probably because all I do is work out. I ice for an hour. I do my red light therapy. I then do PT. I then ice. And then I do a different type of PT, maybe on my glutes or my ankles to strengthen up my ankles because maybe that'll help me in the long run. So I've just been trying to keep myself busy when it comes to just strengthening my body, getting to know my body because I've always had a hard time like pushing with my chest, like contracting my chest and pushing on chest days. So I've really just taken this time, start from the ground zero and say, hey, we need to make sure everything is in alignment. Everything feels good when it comes to these exercises. And I really think it's helped out a lot. So I think the slowing down and kind of building my foundation, which is basically from my feet back up, is going to help in the long run. I just wish it did not have to come from me tearing my ACL and feeling like I was going to die for a week because I also got the flu. And then, like, it's been wild. But I feel good. I'm excited for my progress so far. I'm excited for you to be here along this journey with me because I need all the help and support, obviously, that I can get. But if you are somebody that's new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And leave a comment in the comment section down below how you feel about my progress. Or are you somebody that's about to get into ACL surgery or prehab or rehab? Just love to have a conversation with you, to know that you are not the only one going through this, because I'm going through it too. But just like that, I will see you in the next one. Peace.